The weather is beautiful. It's coolish this morning with the breeze, but quite nice. I have been working on the streetcar and still working on the streetcar story all morning, and they're shutting it down for about a week so they can get ready for opening the South Main extension. And they got to do a lot of maintenance work and stuff to get ready for that, so they're just shutting it down, running on buses for a week. In the midst of it, I had to go use the restroom, so thought I'd take this opportunity to get my coffee and upload some clips while I'm at it. Coffee. Coffee. It's time to get my groceries at Menards. The 30 pack. It's time for Monday night football, this time at Minnetonka High School. We just showed up and I guess we're actually winning. Well, we lost 28-22, but it was much closer than the last game. And unfortunately, Zach didn't get to play this time, I don't think. So, better luck next time. I came out this morning and there was a little black critter that made a beeline for the bottom of my car. It's like my worst nightmare, running into a skunk. Unfortunately, an orange cat just showed up to help me. And he's showing me that apparently whatever it was went into the drain by the car, so I'm free. Hopefully. If I get ambushed, I know it was a lie. What I was doing was trying to get to my soup. I already have an assignment this morning, so I think I've made it. There's my friend the cat. Hey kitty. Thank you, kitty. Meow. Got my soup, which is a necessity. My stomach is really doing flip-flops this morning. The weather is really nice right now. It's not too cool, but it probably means it's going to get hot today. I see our friend the kitty is still there, standing guard. Thanks again, kitty. And hopefully we're making it to the car with no drama. Although holding a camera in one hand, might spill the soup in the other and burn myself. Mine. All right, we're here. We're queer. Get used to it. Hee hee. This morning we're coming upon I guess a domestic situation has turned into a standoff, and the challenge here will be usually find a good place to be, good safe place to be, but also within visual range, but safety is first. And I think this might be as good as any. I'll get out and talk to the police and find out what's what. Turn off my lights so that I'm not blinding them. This is our live shot location, Children's Mercy campus, and it's quite busy. We got some thunder boomers this morning. Well, you can hear me over the crackling of the bags. This turned into a rainy day. Let's see if we can get out without getting killed. Looks like I may have a chance to get some coffee. Coffee will warm your heart on a day like today. Coffee. I decided I'd stop here on my way home. It's been kind of a busy morning. Coffee. Jefferson Highway. Downtown Lee Scummit. My arm hurts. insurance. They got this part done, looks like. Look at that truck. Is that a Studebaker?
It's almost 2 o'clock, by the way.
That's a Studebaker. Studebaker. Yep, it's 156. Here at the 9/11 Memorial in Overland Park, at the Overland Park Fire Department Training Center. Pretty nice memorial. Very impressive. Set up for our live shots this morning. Hey, how you doing? It's been almost a quarter century. Next year it'll be 25 years. And today the weather is pretty much like the way it was on that day. Maybe it's a little cooler than that day, but I remember it was a beautiful day. Then it got really warm, very summer-like, and it's supposed to be summer-like today too. And not a cloud in the sky, or at least around here. I think in New York there wasn't any cloud either. But yeah, you can remember very clearly what you were doing that day. It was a Kennedy assassination type day where you can remember exactly where you were and what you were doing. And after nearly 25 years, it's still pretty raw emotionally for a lot of people. Very somber. I spent today at 2 ceremonies, one in Overland Park, which was really nice, and one in KCK, but you know, you can't help but be sad, and it just kind of, it's important to go to those things and remember, but at the same time it kind of, in a way, almost re-traumatizes you, brings those emotions back up to the top that you felt back then. And it was a very powerful day for this country, and I can't help but think that this country is in more danger now than it was even on that day. And that was a day in many ways that it united us as a country, and now I feel like there are way too many people who are trying to take every little thing and turn it into a excuse to demonize and weaponize our collective traumas. And nothing good is going to come of that. But, I think I'm pretty much through for the day. So I'll listen to the scanner as I'm doing now and go have some coffee. And our dog Jimmy is sick, and we're worried about him. And he's going to go take a visit to the vet, I think, today or tomorrow. So we'll see how that's working out. Just way too much weighty things happening all at once. So I'm going to have some coffee and tamales. It is time for coffee. Yeah, there's a lot of people around here. Rocket. Moonliner, TWA Moonliner. So I had to park quite a ways away. My socks really suck today. They're too short. But I didn't have to walk very far. Let's take the alley. Take an alley. I'm glad I have to walk today. Beautiful weather. Thai restaurant over here. Just making the alley have some kind of fishy smells. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I personally am not super fond of fish, but at the right occasions it could be good. Oh, there's the Hemingway, the old city jail. Used to be kind of the jail where a lot of Skid Row type people would go. Crazy drunks and stuff like that. Ernest Hemingway, his first job, pretty much as a youth, was to go visit this jail and come up with stories for the Kansas City Star. Some interesting stories in this city. Which way do I want to go? Well, I'll look this way. But I'll go this way. Wow. Just realized I'm midway in the alley. There's the back of the Hemingway building. There's an artist idea of what young Ernest Hemingway might have looked like. Kind of an anime version. We're going over here to Cafe Heart, Cafe Corazon. That's my Friday place. Saya. Oh, I'm surprised they don't have their door open. Cafe Corazon. Let's get us some coffee. This is different. Pretty morning. Taking the opportunity while I can get it. Let's go to the topic. Topic. Hit the sign with the moonliner in the background. Let's see if they have bits of biscuits and gravy this morning. Ooh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yum, yum.
Anything else?
Nope.
Nope. Got it.
Biscuits and gravy. We are sassified. We're out at Grinter Farms. Maybe a little bit too early. Sunflowers are kind of. Maybe we're late. I don't know.
Jimmy.
Is the car on?
No.
Can I turn it on? Just for the dogs because they're really hot.
Looking at the sunflowers. There's Saya way out there. Here to get pictures, maybe. I don't know. Haven't been here in too many years. Did a story out here one time. I remember with Charlie. Maybe it was later in the year. I think we're a bit early. Sunflowers. What are we doing? Looking for what? Huh? The teenagers just mumble these days.
This is pretty cool.
I think Spella's enjoying it. And Jimmy's in there somewhere.
Stella. You ran away. Gotcha.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna get you. So see how you're putting so much space up here? Here? Yeah.
Otherwise, he goes off to the land. If they get through the land.
I think we has found sunflowers.
The last one.
And all the people coming to see them. Sunflowers.
Is there a certain place to go or not go, or
Oh, no idea. Ooh, there's a bee in this one. We took pictures till we're frustrated. We're done. Sunflowers. Here's some pretty ones that people haven't drawn faces on. Sunflowers. Gift shop and bakery. We've made it to Lawrence. Checked out this thrift store. It's kind of interesting. Of course, we got to stop at Third Planet. I've been given the keys to the dogs, and we're in search of an indoor place we can chillax. And I'm in search of coffee, and we know just the place. Maybe downtown Lawrence. There's a lot more empty storefronts here. And here we are. Looks good. What's up, pups? Jimmy? Coffee. Ooh, strong. They had a 50% off sale in there. It cleaned up all. Got like 2 shirts and a pair of shorts. And now they've left me again. Story of my life. Maybe we're heading to Silas and Maddie's. Maybe we're heading home. I see them way the hell up there. They're having some sort of event here. Streets are blocked. And they have an art thing going on over here. And we're heading there. Ice cream.
We're not taking the minivan. Dad is
Damn it. Great.
Is it working, the mic? It's hard to tell sometimes if the mic is working. I was using one of these microphones, cordless mics, many years ago, and at the beginning of Mass, I didn't think it was working. And so at the beginning of Mass, I looked down and I said, there's something wrong with the microphone. And the whole congregation said, and also with you. It's not funny. You got to indulge me for at least a few moments here. It's quite an overwhelming thing for someone like me to come back here and share the gospel with you and preach to you, particularly about food for the poor today, but to be a native son of this sacred place. I grew up here in a family of 8 children. There was Sue, Dick, Mike, and Pat. And then my mother had 2 sets of twins in a row, Judy and Jim, and me and my twin brother Tim. And she had the last 4 of us in 18 months. Everybody does that. They go, oh, the poor woman, you know? And then they always tell me, oh, Father Tom, your mother, she must be a saint. What always bugs me is nobody ever mentions the old man. He was a saint. But my whole family, this is where we grew up. I grew up at 3206 Jefferson, where they built the community college there, whatever they call it now. That's where I grew up. You know, we all made our sacraments here. I was born at St. Luke's Hospital, September 28, 1951. All right? On October 14th, 2 weeks later of 1951, they brought me and Tim here, and that same baptismal font right there, that's where I was baptized 74 years ago, at that font. And all my brothers and sisters were baptized right there, all of them. We went to school here, all the grades. You know, we were taught by the Sisters of St. Joseph in every grade. Mary Claire was in my class. We were there together. I met some of the Stanleys, Bobby Audley, some of the Audley family, all these families that we all grew up here, all of us. And the Sisters of St. Joseph, they taught us in every grade. And the Redemptorist priests and brothers, you know, I learned to serve Mass in Latin in 1958, 59. Brother Patrick taught me my Latin so that I could serve Mass here. So all of this is sort of flooding around in me, you know? And then I was thinking about, I remember one day we had to come over to go to confession. You know, we were little kids. I was like in 4th grade. So we were lined up. We had to go into confession here to Father Vance. None of you would have known Father Vance. He was a good guy, but he could scare you, you know? And so I went to confession. I mean, I was only in there a couple minutes. I didn't have any sins. I mean, Mary Claire, she had a lot of sins, you know? Bob Audley, he was in there for an hour. So I got out of there, and I was messing around, you know? And Sister Narberta told me to come right here. And I had to kneel right here before the cross. There was no air conditioning in here. It was in September. It was like 90 degrees out still. It was 80 degrees in here. So I'm kneeling here. And I'm kneeling down like this. And I'm sweating. I'm a little kid. She came over and said, "Kneel up. Get up." And I said, "Sister, it's so hot in here." She said to me, "You think it's hot in here? Wait till where you end up." So we're down there in Ecuador, and we're passing out food. These kids have nothing in their families, all right? So, we have these baskets. They're sealed. They got food, vitamins, all this kind of stuff that will help them for at least 10 days, 12 days, right? So we're passing this out. So the kids, they stay right there with their families, their moms, and then eventually they come up to us, handing out this food, all right? Hand the basket to this 6-year-old kid. He gives it back to me. And he says something in Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. The translator's right here. I said, "What did he say?" And the translator said, this 6-year-old boy said in Spanish to me, "Give it to my little sister. I already ate today. Give it to my little sister. I already ate today." Now, let me tell you something. I'm going to be 74 in 2 weeks. And it took me to get into my 70s for a 6-year-old boy whose language I don't understand or speak to tell me what it means to serve, what it means to do ministry, what it means to be for another. A 6-year-old boy teaching this old man.
Well, this is my first time live streaming in quite a while. And it went okay, I think. Time to get out of here. Ooh, it's a warm one. This again is donating a bunch of basically coffee or water cups from her work. There's a surplus of cups that some company donated, so it's got their company logo on it, but it can be useful. I'm sure a lot of people would enjoy it. Whew, it's warm.
Here, my purse is in there.
All right.
Sneak attack.
Back of the car is empty now. Woo-hoo. It's warm, and I think the chefs are playing, judging by the lost tourists driving the wrong way on one-way streets, wearing, what is it, Beagles? Is that a team, the Beagles? But before we have Vietnamese brunch, we're gonna have coffee. 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 Gonna explore this alley. Oop, maybe. It's blocked up there. Yeah. Ooh, it's a warm one today. Warm. I like alleys, except for the dark, scary ones. You know, the ones where you don't want to meet somebody in. Alley. Going to Vietnam Cafe. Vietnam Cafe. Zakium has seafood pho. NCN has mystery something. Luke doesn't have his yet. And Saya has beef with no onions. And I have spring rolls so far.
Save some for school. I got the big one so I can take it to school.
Well, why don't you just start? I will take it to school. Oh, I can finish it.
Chicken vermicelli, no onions. We are sassified. The old homestead. Here at our Crazy Bin store. I guess, I don't know what Crazy Bin store number 2 is because I haven't found number 1 yet. Costco, getting our groceries. Today is kind of an errand day. Oh boy. We forgot to get Grandpa Mickey his drink. So Saya's, I know exactly what he wants. She goes around the corner and gets this. I'm like, you're not even supposed to be carrying that. It's illegal for you to have it in your hand. She's like, oh, really?
Did you buy him a bread?
Yeah, we got him bread. Saya's a little
Let's see.
precocious there.